Hello.
Hey everyone, it's Breeze with Little Feet Big Adventures, and I'm here with.
Nasreen Stump from Rambling Stump. And we're in Lubbock.
We're staying at the Overton Hotel right now, and we're doing something a little different today. We've actually been on a Texas peanut tour. So, Naz, what did we learn about peanuts today?
We learned all kinds of fun things about peanuts today. They grow underground. I did already know that one. And there are different varieties. So we saw some Spanish varieties, and then we saw the big Virginia ones, which are the ones you see in ballparks. And some of them were like this long. So, and they're
That's
not
cool.
even done growing yet. And peanuts grow for a really long time. They planted them in May and they won't pick them until October. So they're not, a short crop.
Yeah, that was really neat. And so we got to see both like an organic field of them, and it was really neat. It was a cool experience. We learned a lot. Last night we got to have dinner where we tried a bunch of different dishes that were inspired using peanuts. So we decided to take that to a whole other level.
So today we're gonna try some more dishes.
Get
Get my
prepared.
napkin ready here. Today we're gonna try. We're each gonna try something we've never tried with peanuts before. So we were discussing our favorite things with peanuts on an Instagram live a little bit ago, and I mentioned to Breeze that I have an obsession with Fluffernutters. And Fluffernutter is a sandwich that seems to be mostly New England centric.
Never heard of it here.
Yeah, and everyone else, a lot of other people today were like, I don't know what a fluffernutter is. But a fluffernutter is a great way to eat peanut butter because you take peanut butter on the bread and you spread it, and I put it on both sides, and then you put this marshmallow cream stuff in the middle. Now, the real way to do it is with Fluff, which is a name brand and was invented in Somerville, Massachusetts, which I lived in at one point.
Didn't know that either. Never heard of fluff.
Fluff it. But this is a substitute down here because you can't even buy real fluff down here. You have to order it on Amazon and have it sent. So this is a substitute, but we're still going to call it a fluffernutter because that's what it is. And so it's peanut and marshmallow fluff, and it's delicious. And yeah, so I made Breeze a sandwich before.
I'm gonna show this to you, okay? This is what a fluffernutter looks
They're
like.
delicious.
So I see my layer of peanut butter,
Yep.
the fluff, and then another layer of peanut butter.
And I need to state for the record, for people out there watching, that I am not pregnant. Because normally, as soon as I'm pregnant, before I even know, I'm all like, I really feel like a fluffernutter. And then I'm out buying fluff and making fluffernutters, and that's how I know. So I am not at all, but I'm eating this for the sake of teaching people about peanut butter and fluff today.
Taking one for the team.
Okay.
All right, you realize how unattractive peanut butter is going to be, like us smacking it around.
Just ignore it. We're going to drink something next. So maybe
That's
this is the
right.
right order to go in.
Okay.
I promise.
All right, you ready, guys?
Okay.
Here we go.
It's like peanutty delicious, right?
Oh, good. Renee just said we need to grill it like a grilled cheese.
So what's funny is I actually looked up fluff before to show Breeze, and that came up, a grilled fluffernutter, which I have never done in all my life, and now need to try really badly. But we're in a hotel room right now, and we can't grill anything. So that'll have to be a follow-up for home once Breeze secretly becomes addicted to fluffernutters and decides that she's going to eat them all the time now.
That's what my kids are going to eat in school this school year. So can you put it on toast?
You put it on toast. I used to toast the bread sometimes and then put it on there. It makes peanut butter a little runny.
Because I love peanut butter toast.
Yes. No.
I can see this being another, Oh, good.
I'm telling you, it's really good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, fluffernutter.
It's good.
Not as
Fluffernutter.
weird as everyone thought.
The name's weird.
But it's something you can do with peanuts.
Yeah.
Renee, use an iron.
Stay tuned. On our next live, we'll be
See,
showing you how to grill food in your hotel room.
See, this is the problem. If we had gotten like some wax paper or something, we could have done that. But I'm worried that I'm going to squish it all out.
Hey, you want to know a funny story? This is what happens when you bring your husband to work with you.
Mm-hmm.
So last night we were going to dinner, and I had brought a dress. This is a really good story, guys. I brought a dress, and my husband was so kindly ironing it for me. Do you know what happened to my dress? It melted. So be careful when you bring your husband with you and you ask him to iron your clothes. Because, I mean, good thing I had
You know
another
how
one.
I solved that problem? I don't iron anything.
I don't either. I don't
iron
either.
anything.
Me neither. He's the only one who irons. And so when he saw that, he was like, oh, I need to iron that. And then he melted it. So.
Yeah, now I'm really wanting to go look for an iron and try and grill things. Maybe like something later. Anyways.
All right. We got another one.
This one's Breeze's idea.
Okay, and this one's really, it's actually super smart. So the next time you're on a road trip and you stop at a convenience store, go in and pick up your favorite cola. So I've tried it different ways, but I prefer the Pepsi. But Naz is going to try it with
I'm going to try it with Dr. Pepper because other people today said that was good, and Dr. Pepper is a Texas beverage, and so I'm feeling very patriotic to Texas right now.
Sounds good.
So,
all right, so we're going to open these.
This is weird.
It is so good.
Please promise me that when you put the first frame on this video, it'll be me going.
Yeah. All right, now next step is you have to drink a little bit of it so you can make room.
Okay.
Which we needed after our sandwich anyway.
Yes.
Okay, and then you're going to stop and you're going to buy a little thing of peanuts. And since we went today and learned all about peanuts, you'll know that a lot of work goes into...
Oh, yes. They take the shells off and everything. So there's like multiple steps to the whole peanut process. So the growing process takes way longer than you would think. And then they have to harvest them, and then they lay out for 7 to 10 days to dry out and not be too, moist. And then they take a big truck and bring them to a shelling facility, and then they get sorted and graded like coffee.
Yep.
Just like coffee beans. So.
And then they sort them by size. So, when you get a package of M&Ms and all of them are the same size, that's when you get peanut M&Ms. Somebody sorted them so you would have them the same size.
And for a fun green fact for all our, eco friends out there, so there's no waste in this process because they bring the peanuts in, they take the shells off and shell them, and then they, I imagine, use giant leaf blowers, but I can't verify that that's true, but they blow all the holes and all that to the back, and it goes through a pellet maker, and they grind it all up and put out little pellets that the cows, it was the cows eat them, right?
The cattle has. And then they also take the leaves of that come off the peanuts, and they put that back into the soil, so it's like a compost. So from start to finish, everything that's grown with the peanuts is used. So it's really good.
Fun fact.
All right, now you take the peanuts and you pour them into your...
I don't like floaters in my...
No, it's not like drinking out to your kids.
I'm telling you, my kids could make this for me accidentally.
Yeah.
Well, oh, wait. Do I have to do it at an angle, or it started to puff up?
See if you get... I know the Pepsi, it just
Sorry,
works.
I'm just gonna... There's a learning curve here, apparently, that I haven't passed yet. Okay, so how much of this... Am I putting the whole thing? Really? That's a lot of peanuts in one soda.
So you're stopping at the gas station, you're sticking your peanuts in your cola, and then you're driving down the road, and you get a snack and a drink all at the same time.
I don't know about this. I don't know. I'm still skeptical. And I also am not talented enough, apparently, for this snack because I'm having trouble getting my peanuts.
And apparently this is not a new thing because a lot of people say, oh, my grandparents used to do that. So
okay.
It's been around a while.
There
you go.
There we go. See, I can do it.
All right.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
Oh
You said I had to do the whole thing. I am not an expert at peanuts
Renee,
and
it's
soda.
very, very good. So
yeah, Renee, she's making me do this.
It's very good.
At least mine tasted good. Okay.
You're driving down the road. You got this in your cup holder.
And I choke on it because why do I want something in my soda?
All right.
I naturally want to filter out and not drink it. It just tastes like a peanut in a soda.
Mm-hmm. But 2 in 1. Kind of has a little salty.
I feel like they're all trying to come out at once and get me. Is there a way to make some sync?
No, so you kind of get...
See, this is a dangerous food.
So you master the technique between drinking some of the soda and eating some of the peanuts.
I've not mastered the technique. I don't really understand this. I mean, it's peanuts in my soda. I'm eating peanuts. I'm drinking my soda. I could have done both of those.
No, think about it. You're driving. How are you going to do that?
I'm very talented. Okay. So peanuts and soda. It's a thing.
That's the thing. If you haven't tried it, you should.
I'm gonna make my kids try it just to see their faces.
Mm-hmm. They'll become masters. Add a little bit of soda and a little bit of peanuts.
I feel like I'm
I
sad
love
that my
that.
Dr. Pepper now.
She tainted her Dr. Pepper.
It tastes good. I think it's just a sensation thing with it. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, it could be.
Oh, that time I got 2. I'm a professional now.
You've leveled up.
Okay.
All right. So, weird ways you can eat peanuts or peanut butter.
There's a lot of delicious things you can do with peanuts. And we've
Yeah.
just tried several of them.
I know, Renee, that's what I said. It's not like drinking
That's
after
what I
your
said when
kids.
she told it to me the first time.
It's so much better. You know where those peanuts have been. There's security in that.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. So I'm still working on it. So, yes, lots of delicious ways to eat peanuts. We learned a lot about peanuts. And I'm going to try, spoiler alert, I'm going to try growing peanuts next year in my yard. Just a couple. And it's going to be the most expensive peanut butter and jelly sandwich I've ever made in my life, I'm sure.
Yes, I will. Yeah, it's about the time. How many? 120 days takes to grow them.
Yeah. I don't know what other peanut facts. I learned a lot today.
Texas is the second
Texas,
largest.
second largest producer. Okay. And we learned, so I said, why are Texas peanuts better? Because I want to know, like, why are Texas peanuts better?
Everything's better in Texas.
Other than that. So anyways, so Texas peanuts are better because they have a higher oleic acid content because of the soil. So the chemistry of the peanut, this is some nerdy science nut stuff here. The chemistry of the peanut is different. And so with the higher oleic acid content, their shelf life is longer. Because once you shell the peanut and it's exposed to oxygen, it starts to deteriorate. But Texas peanuts are better to put in things because they last longer.
So, for instance, a Payday has exposed peanuts. The better option is Texas peanuts to use for those because it's going to have a longer shelf life.
This is growing on me. I don't think it's going to be something that I'm going to run out and be doing, but it's growing.
Never
on
know.
me.
It might be your next pregnancy craving.
No more. Yep.
All right, on that note, thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate you watching. You can jump on our social channels to continue following as tonight we go to dinner and we check out some wineries.
I'm going to go back to the Fluffernutter.
Man, she's back on the old Fluffernutter.
I have a whole loaf of bread here and a whole jar of peanut butter and marshmallow.
We're all set. We thought we were going to get stuck in the elevator and we were sure we were going to survive the experience because we had all the necessary items. So, all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.